Merry Christmas! Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So today's Christmas Day, Merry Christmas! I thought I'd do today because it's a fun time of year, and if you've got 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes spare to watch this video while you're cooking, or while you've got 30 seconds to kind of have a glass of wine, so that's why I'm doing it today. So other than Merry Christmas, so I'm going to show you how to make a cool thing today. Do you get fed up with wires hanging all about? You've got phone wires, you've got light wires, you've got all sorts of stuff that you just find really untidy, and you just want somewhere to kind of tidy them all up. Well, I've made something out of polymer clay that I think you're going to absolutely love. So without further ado, here we go. Thanks for watching the tutorial. So what do you think? I absolutely love the idea, and it was so simple to make and so easy. I just wanted to do a video on it real quick so you could catch something that was just super easy. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Here we go. This is the kind of like the main part of it. So the pattern, I really love that. That looked so cool when I bought it. It is smaller than I expected, but you find that a lot with the acrylic rollers. I am going to link it in the description because I think it's absolutely brilliant. I think it was about £6. I think I got it from eBay, but I will link it in the description so you can have a look at it. So that is this side. Now I wanted to show you the flat side as well. So in the back here, I mean, even though it flattened, look at that pattern. I just absolutely loved it. And I thought, you know, quite often when you do a pattern on both sides, you end up with it looking sort of not so great on one side. But this, even when it's flat, it turned out really, really pretty. And of course, when you use any type of mica powder, everything shines up real nice anyway. And as you well know, this was kind of like a scrap piece, and you may have recognised it. I can see it over there. I've still got some left. You may recognise it from the face that I did, which is in the background around about here. You can just about see it. But yeah, I've got some left over from there, so I thought, oh, I'll just use up some of what I've got. I have got some more, so you might see the kind of shade coming in here and there, the colour, but I am always going to change it. So if you see it, you think, oh, not that colour again, I am using it up. Okay, so let's have a look at the design of this. So the circle bit here is really big. Now the idea of this is it can hold all sorts of wires, and a lot of wires all at once. That is the whole idea of doing this. So you can put one of those sticky things on here. So if you're in rented accommodation or something like that, you can just put a little sticker on here and it will go on, because these are really light. Unlike my other projects just lately, this is actually really light. So you can put a little sticky on here, put it up against something, and then you can thread all of your cables through here, and they are nice and tidy. Such a simple design. I've made it quite flat because normally I do things sort of all curly and vlog shaped, but this time I want to do something really flat. Now also, the little cool thing that I've done on this is I've made little screws. So I'm going to hold my hand up here so you can get kind of like a bit more focus, probably like to focus me out. And then you can see them, but as usual I will put the pictures at the end. So I'm going to hold it to about here because I think otherwise it'll fuzz out. So I put them here all the way along at the top, and then all the way down the bottom, and then I have put some here as well. And the idea is that it kind of just looks more metal, and because I did it in a bronzy sort of colour, it actually looks quite cool in terms of the actual design itself. It doesn't look like clay, obviously, it looks very metally. Now the little secret thing I did here is two on the inside. So I'm going to bring it forward a little bit. There's two right there, and it looks like it's curled round and held in place by these two little screws here. What it's actually held in by is an awful lot of super glue. Now you know my hatred for super glue unless I can hide it, and when I put this in the oven it kind of went a bit wonky, so this part here kind of like scooted to one side, and I thought, I'm not having that. So I took some glue to it and held it down for about 5 minutes and just waited, and it stayed put. So that's what it looks like from this side. Pretty simple stuff. Really, really cool design, and something that is going to come in completely handy for all of your cables. I mean, I've got a lot of lighting, I've got all sorts of stuff hanging about on these. I have made some similar ones, and I've got them all sort of tidying up my lights and cables and charging cables and all sorts of stuff, so they work absolutely brilliantly. You can also put this on furniture as well. So again, if you've got a little sticky pad, you can put it on the back, stick it on some furniture, and away you go. You have got yourself a cable tidy. So this is how you make a cable tidy from Polymer Clay. Thanks for watching, have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you again soon. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, start again. Sort the air out so you don't look like you've been dragged for edge backwards. In it. Oh my god. Anyone feel like they've been dragged through a hedge backwards? Who in the comments? Do you want to comment on what time you got up this morning. That'd be really interesting. Today I got up at 6:30. 6:30 is a bit early for me, but there we go, 6:30 it is. Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So today is Christmas Day. Well, it isn't. I'm filming in advance, but you know, so, okay, so, yeah, so, So the idea is that it's really, really wide. Now, the idea, oh my God, why can I not say this? What the hell is going on, woman? And I'll see you again soon. Merry Christmas.